I think everyone loves Asuka, but there's no denying that the current gimmick has got very stale recently. Now, we saw on Raw, she came face to face with Alexa Bliss on Alexa's playground and later on during a match. There's a reason she was thrust into this storyline. One of those reasons is to establish Alexa's new character. A dominant victory over the Raw Women's Champion is huge. But the question remains, if Alexa Bliss is now a Fiendess-like character, we know the Fiend can change people. Can Alexa Bliss do the same? There's a reason why Alexa Bliss went for the Mandible Claw, the move that we all believe is what the Fiend uses to change people. If that's the case and Alexa now has that power, why didn't she actually hit it? Well, maybe the time's not right for Alexa to change Asuka yet. But if Alexa does enter the Royal Rumble and win it, we know she's entering, and we know she was dominant on Raw, then that means that she's got a date with Asuka at WrestleMania. But the story may have been written already. Currently, once arch enemies, Charlotte Flair and Asuka are the WWE reigning women's champions. Now, everyone suspects that after this tag team implodes, which we all know it will eventually, that Charlotte Flair will be the one to turn heel. What if that's not the case? What if there's a swerve coming and it's Asuka that's going to turn heel? What if it's Asuka that will eventually turn on Charlotte? Now, massive shout out to Eden who posted this onto Twitter and all the people who tagged me in it yesterday. It was crazy. My DMs went mad. But Asuka posted online some song lyrics, and of course she was listening to these songs. You can see them on screen. Interestingly, they all reference change. What if Asuka is changing? We know over the years, especially in Japan, Asuka has had multiple different faces, different identities, and different characters. All have been dominant. All have been fun. Some have been creepy. Some have been amazing. Some have been a little bit lackluster, I suppose. But others are just brilliant. Basically, it's the same character, just with different face paint. And that would be a really cool way for WWE to incorporate another multiple personality character to the roster. You wouldn't know which face of Asuka you're going to face. I think most fans would like to see this one, Kana. And of course, with USA Network recently saying that WWE needs to become more edgy, needs to become different and change things up a little bit, this could be the way that WWE start that. Asuka could be that person that really grabs attention, because one week you could be facing Asuka where she's dancing and laughing. Next week you're facing Asuka as Kana, still under the Asuka name though, just the look and the attitude of a warrior god. And the next week it could be some creepy ass clown Asuka. You just don't know. And that would be a really fun way to differ from the Bray Wyatt Alexa Bliss multiple personality story and do a separate story, possibly for Asuka. As I said at the start of the video, Asuka's not been one to shy away from changing up her character. When the whole COVID thing struck, she had no issue making things go louder, being more in control and being on camera, if that makes sense, and performing. And that's exactly what she's done. But it has got stale, and I think people do want to change at this point. And this is a perfect way for WWE to get there. I don't think it's going to be something that's done next week on Raw, or maybe even by Elimination Chamber. But if indeed Alexa Bliss does hold the power to change people, when she finally hits the Mandible Claw on Asuka, time's up. Time for a change, and that's coming real soon. Maybe at WrestleMania. I'd love to know what you guys think, so please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe and turn on those notifications. It's free. Like the video. Of course, I will see you as always next time. Peace!